So the first part of this video is going to be yesterday, and then I think I had 2 or 3 different places today. And during the video I'll do just like I did on the last one. I'll try to describe where they are, you know, each different spot. So stay tuned and see what I found. Hey, I'm out here at this park here. I got some time to kill today before class, so I am really close, probably within 15 feet or so in one direction or another from where I found that NHLA medal a few weeks ago. And I'm not really getting much here, a couple pennies, a couple dimes and stuff, but I just pulled out a silver dime. Barely silver, but it's silver. 64 Roosevelt. Just down there a few inches. I keep looking for more. I'm gonna say that is some kind of decorative part to a piece of furniture, because the 3 holes on the outside are beveled like for the wood screws. I don't know what metal it is or if there's any designs on it or not, but it's kind of neat. Right in there, there's a little hole just in the grass. Another religious pendant. Kind of looks like silver, but I don't see any markings on it as of yet, so we'll see when I get to the house. Well, I only got a glimpse and I said, oh, no freaking way. So I grabbed the camera. Really looks like what it is. One of those things I've been looking for since I started digging. Let's see. I'm gonna have to set this camera down and do some digging around that, because if that's what I think it is, that's cool as well. You know, that's cool. It was a little smaller version, but that's one of the things that was on my list of things I really wanted to find sometime. Old-fashioned padlock. Don't know how old it is. Imagine it's got to have some ID on it somewhere, but I'll clean it up and find out. And I'll learn something about it. Yippee skippy. Good morning, world. Tuesday, mid-morning, late morning. I am hunting about an hour from home. I'm in the, I'd call it the floodplain of the Flint River, way up, I don't know, northeast of Flint, Michigan. And it's an old logging area. It was big logging back in the early days of the state, so I'm going to see what I can find. Getting away from the parks and people for the day. There's some garbage, and I'm on all iron, or all metal, so I'm picking up iron. Just picked up this very heavily rusted trident. Probably for spearing in the river. I mean, the river itself is really only, I don't know, 50, 60 yards down that way. I'm in this little flood zone here. Easy hunting. Out of the woods now. I got tired of walking through that and digging little pieces of iron. I'm just out here in this little picnic area. I know it looks like every other picnic area, but the fact is I'm 2 miles from the nearest road. I haven't seen a person in hours or anything, but I just got a wheat penny. It's in exceptional condition. I think it says 52D. It's in a real nice shape. You know, dirty, but not crusty or worn down, so Maybe I can find some more. I'm still here. Not far from where I was, but another wheat. It's a 41 plain. Still in great shape. A little green. I like the green. Adds character. And 2 minutes later, another one. I think it's a 44. Appears to be. Another one looks like it's in decent shape. A little green. Looks like an area I'd see on one of Dave's videos from relic hunting Scotland. Not as nice as it looks. Freaking hate snakes. Scurry away, you little bastard. Well, now I'm at a city park. Different city. It's a cute little park. I've never been here before. I've been by it, but never been here. But picked up a bunch of change, and this I thought was a quarter, but it's like some kind of a button snap or something. It's got something on the back. Don't know what it's made of or what kind of design that is, but it's got a special design on it. I'll clean it up with water when I get to the house and show you more. I really expected that to be a quarter. It was perfect. Almost all the time when I get a 50 to 55 on this fisher, it's a piece of aluminum. But this one was real steady. Real steady 50-55. It didn't bounce around like aluminum does. That's a nice little pin. It's not gold, it's just a gold colored. Bet you I can make that work again. Gosh, it don't even look like it's missing any stones. It's turned out to be a pretty good day of hunting. Good weekend of hunting. You know, I know it's Tuesday, but it's like a 4-day weekend of hunting to me. So here is the official wrap up for Monday, Tuesday. I keep getting messed up because, you know, work is slow. They don't need me every day right now, so 4-day weekends, I'm fine with that. So Monday, I went out to that park and I picked this stuff up right here along this side. There's what do I got? Monday at Fallen Park. 225 in quarters, 90 cents in dimes, 45 cents in nickels, and 25 pennies. Got this neat little buckle thing. Part of it looks like, you know, part of a buckle of a belt, but I can't make sense of the other part. It swings around there and twirls around, but I can't think of how that would have been used on a belt. Either way, I kept it. It'll look good on the shelf. On this plate here, you see the 3 holes in the front are beveled for wood screws. So I'm thinking this was a decorative piece on a piece of furniture or something. And I prefer it this way, like the spade, you know, the card sign spade, rather than a girly heart. So let's just assume it goes this way. I don't know what it was for, but I like it. Got the 1 silver dime, 64. It's in pretty darn good shape. And this pendant, I wasn't sure out there in the field, but it absolutely does say sterling right there. It's real small. Had to use a magnifier to see it. And these couple of junk zincs. and this lock. It is one of those things that I had on my wish list of things to find. One of the old-time padlocks, and by golly, I found it. And there's actually a name on it: Westfield Lock Works, Westfield, New York. I googled that. There are two entries in Google with that name. One is a blog where a couple of boys found one of these locks back in '08 and were begging to find some information on it, and there was none. So they finally found a museum that did a whole bunch of research and figured out some stuff about it. And between 1848 and 1857, this company made stuff like this in New York. And those boys found one that's marked number 4. This one right down here where my thumb is, marked number 1. And theirs sold on eBay for $253 back in '08. Solid brass and neat as can be. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I don't know how much more research I can do. I mean, there's only so much to find out, but I'm pretty proud of that. That was Monday. Let's see, I don't know, 5 or 6, 7 hours, something like that. And then today, I was out in that old logging area. I mean, we're talking a long time ago, nearly 200 years ago. It was all logged off, and they ran logs out on the river. But just walking around the woods and stuff, I picked up a little bit of clad and this neat little aluminum spoon. I can't believe I actually found both pieces of it. They were several feet apart, but it says made in USA. It's it. A couple of Canadian pennies, 64, 74, and then the 3 wheats. There's a 41, a 44, and a 52D. They're all in pretty darn good shape. They're actually pretty clean and easy to read. Well, easier than that. And then from that park, I took off and went to eat lunch, and then I happened to see a ball field, so I hit that, picked up a little bit of clad, and about maybe a third of this, and then I decided I gotta go home. And then I happened to see another park with a playground with nobody on it, so I stopped there and worked that for another 2 hours. But I found this. It's just a little jacket pin or something. Nothing special, but it's in pretty good shape. It was buried in the dirt. And this, I'll show you a close-up picture of it. Well, wait a minute. You already saw the close-up picture. I've turned this thing around and around and around and looked at it through the magnifier. It's got quite a design on it, but I don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is. I'm thinking it could have been a button, but it also could be like a drawer pull or cabinet. It's about that size. It's got the thing in the center. It's kind of what it looks like to me, but I just cannot make out what that design is. That was my day. No, don't forget this. I guess I showed you that out in the woods, but that was buried pretty good. And the detector picked it up real hard. Had to see what it was. And of course a bowl of trash. That was it. That was my brutally long 4-day weekend. So I hope you enjoyed seeing more of my crap and hearing more of my babble. And you have a great week. Be safe. And thank you so much for subscribing and watching and commenting. Love the comments. And I'm doing my best to get back to every one of them.